Yo, what is up, you guys? Back with another video today. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be wrapping my roof. My roof was wrapped last year, and it's been wrapped with Vivvid vinyl for the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, but it was starting to crack, so I had to peel it off earlier this year and almost fell. So I got some new vinyl, peeled that off, and I'm going to put some new vinyl on. So alright, so this is the vinyl I'm going up with. It's a 3M 2080 film. I haven't seen a whole lot about this one, but the things I did see, it seemed like it's pretty easy to work with. And of course I got gloss black, and that's going on the roof. And the cool thing about this is it has a protective film on it, which is pretty cool. And I seen one other video, a guy said you could leave this on. So I'm gonna do that while I install it and then peel it off when I get finished. Hopefully I can get some good footage of me installing it. If not, you'll just see the end result. Yeah, before I got started, I went ahead and masked my sunroof off. And the front windshield, I'm not gonna worry about the back. And also, before I started doing all this, or as I was masking off the sunroof, I used a clay bar, went over the roof, make sure I got it pretty clean. I washed the car prior to that, so I washed the car, then I clay barred the roof, and before I get started, I'm going to spray it down with alcohol, wipe it down one more time, and then I'll be getting ready to install this. So we'll see how this goes. So I got it laid down. So this is pure DIY right here. I'm watching some videos on glassing and using triangles and stuff, trying to get it to lay flat. Looks like it's good and flat right here, so I'm going to start squeegeeing it down. Got a few little divots in there. Hopefully those just come right out. Yeah, it laid down pretty easy, and it doesn't really stick that much. I guess when you actually apply the pressure, then that's when it sticks. So do that, and yeah. So when you apply pressure, it will actually stick. So all right, so I'm gonna try and start from the center and then make my way out. Like I say, this is much easier to handle compared to the Vivvid that I was using several years ago. And who knows, Vivid's material may be better this time around, but either that this material is just that great, or my experience level when I installed the Vivvid was horrible, which it was. That was my first wrap. This is actually my second one I'm doing. After watching many videos later, I feel like an expert now. But yeah, it's the air release. I mean, it comes out pretty good. So far, what I can say is this vinyl is very forgiving. I had a little crease right there, lifted it back up, smoothed it out with my finger, and it went away. I don't think there's a remnant of it. I think that's just from plastic film that's on top, I hope. Yeah, it, like, the air release on this is really good. Take your time with this, don't rush it. Look at that when you get there. Didn't take my drip seal out. So yeah, I'm just tucking this up under here. And yeah, I didn't cut it perfectly. Being an excellent hand model today. But yeah, I'm just tucking that up under there. Got this little clip right here. Alright, I got everything tucked in here. Nice tuck right there. So next I'm gonna do is cut out the sunroof section. Probably leave myself a 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch from the edge here. And then I'm gonna let the sunroof down, and then I'm gonna tuck everything else up under here. Alright, so right now I'm going to try and tuck the remainder of the film inside of here. So I think I will need the heat gun for this section. And so far for the rest of the car, I have not used the heat gun yet, so that's good. Now I do have to do the back. I'll do that in a second. It's just kind of hot right now, and I'll back the car in and do that section. But yeah, I'm going to wipe this down. I forgot to clean the inside of there with alcohol, so I'm going to do that right now. And then I'm going to tuck this. So I think I'm finished now. When I went to go tuck these edges, I went ahead and peeled this protective film back. Whoops. Just so I can get this, because you can see how these little bubbles show up, and it's kind of hard to see if you have an actual air bubble or if it's a bubble in this film here. That's probably what happened in the front. Speaking of which, I put the heat gun on it for a second and it bubbled up and popped. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. It's just gonna have to roll with that. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and peel this off now. Hopefully I didn't miss any air bubbles. At least the pattern I was doing, it seemed like I should not have missed anything. Ooh, that is clear. I'll pull it out in a bit and get a better shot of it. yeah, it looks pretty good. There's some streaks here from the plastic. I'm not sure if that's gonna come off. I'll spray some wax on it, see if it comes off. I lost light yesterday, so it's the next day. So yeah, this is how it came out here. Looks pretty good. You see around the sunroof, we got it pretty good. This is the only spot right here that you see that right there. It's the only spot that I messed up at. And like I said, there's a little bubble there. Put the heat gun on it for a second and it melted or something, and it won't really come out. I try using a squeegee. I feel like I'm gonna rip it even more if I use the squeegee on it, but that's gonna have to do, I guess. Yeah, other than that, it's pretty good all the way around. Yeah, so if you guys like this, go ahead and give me a like, help my channel out. If you want to see more how-tos, different things that I do to this, then subscribe, and I'll be back with the next one.